I'm not supposed to eat salt, but you know what? Oh my gosh, I actually put a lot. I can save this. I can save this. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sayda, if you didn't already know. And today we're doing kind of like a cook with me and a how I lost my kidney transplant video. That's basically what it is. But this is my second time filming it because the first time I cried and I just wasn't happy with it. And I'm cooking because I'm hungry. I'm making spaghetti, so we'll see how that goes. Sorry for the lighting. My oven light is just terrible. My yellow lights in my house are terrible. So we'll see. Oh, I forgot to watch some stuff. Let me put some music because you know I can't not do something without music. I look so ugly. I was working since 2:30 today, 2:30 until 9:30. I had this one guy. We have a picture in my background, so I'm at cash, right? Guy paying for stuff. He says, "Oh, you guys have a nice background, so green and like a field. It's so pretty." But in reality, it's all in labs. I'm like, "Okay, sir. Yeah, right? Like, I just work here, customer service, you know, so I just sell. I just sell." Girl, I get that every day. Okay, not every day, but on top of that, like, I'm so tired. I can't do it. Let's just cook and eat. All right. Not in this lighting. Next. I'm wasting my energy. I need to cook. So I wanted to make this video because, like I said, I made it earlier and I just wasn't happy with it, but I wanted to be real and to be known why I lost my kidney transplant. And honestly, it was my fault. It was completely my fault. I didn't used to like to admit it. Give me a second. So I didn't like to admit it before, like when it first happened, because I was scared. I was scared. First of all, to let my dad down, my stepdad who gave me the kidney. And all the doctors, they were already blaming me, and the nurses just bashing me down. Like, how could you do that? How could you, lose the kidney? You had like a chance. I know what I did, and there's no excuse for it. But I want my story and everything to be out there because I feel like I want people to learn from my experience and not to make the same mistake I did going through this journey. And I just hope people learn from my mistake. Whew. Let me grab some water, girl. I keep touching my stomach because this thing, my pants aren't tight enough to keep my dialysis string in there. Goodness. Have I ever shown you guys? Yeah. So, let me restart the video. I don't know where to begin. It's a little bit hard for me to talk about because like I said, it was my fault. I take blame for it, and it's hard for me to hear and still kind of just think about it. 20, oh my goodness, how old was I? 21 or 22. And life was good. I mean, I moved here from Toronto. I was working full-time at Walmart. Oh, Walmart. I already wanted to move here in Vancouver, and I didn't want to move here without a job. So, because I already been here a couple of other times, and I needed a job this time. I really needed a job. Beef. I almost thought I didn't have my sauce. She's just like, eat more greens. I'm like, okay, like my dietitian, eat more greens. Don't have orange juice. Only have one banana, one avocado. They're my favorite things. Because I've been sticking to not eating bananas, and I love bananas, but I bought bananas before she said don't eat bananas. They're going bad. So I want to make banana bread, something. Okay, back to the video. Honestly, I forgot. Kidney brain. One of the side effects of having kidney failure is you're starting to have memory loss. What helps is eating better, which no, I'm not doing, and doing your dialysis every day, which I do. I'm trying to avoid, I want to do more dialysis at home so I can avoid getting another tube in my chest, in my heart. So this is my scar. This is the first one where I had my original kidney failure. This is the second one, and it went through here. Oh my goodness, all these scars here. I don't mind wearing shirts, that like show this, but people kind of stare because they're like, is she showing a little bit too something that she's not supposed to, because I'm like, no, girl, it's just a scar. You can ask what it is. Yeah, so I always wear stuff like this, and it's comfortable, right? I didn't move my pasta this whole time. Okay, let's continue the story. Where was I? I was moving back and forth, I was looking. Walmart doesn't do crap for you. Like, you have to do everything for you in all jobs. You want something, you gotta get it yourself, right? So I was at the Walmart website, Indeed, all these websites. Like, is there a job at Walmart? Only because I knew I could transfer, so I wasn't looking for a new job, and I couldn't go to interviews or anything, right? All of a sudden, by the time I got kicked out of my house, out of my dad's house during this time, so I really had to get a job. I was living with my best friend at the time, and it's like, man, I gotta find something. I'm like, yes, I'm moving to Vancouver in like 2 weeks. But now I need to find a place, and whatever. I found a place. My life was going good. I was going to school full-time, work full-time, whatever. Everything was fine. I was just feeling very tired because I was traveling from an hour and a half away from North Vancouver, which is where Walmart is, or at least the Walmart I worked at. So I was traveling an hour and a half to 2 hours because of traffic and everything, and then to school another like 45 minutes. So my whole day was gone. I get up at 4 in the morning to 10 p.m. at night. It was horrible. But I could do it because I had a kidney. I could do whatever I wanted. Like I said, I was living my life. I started to have friends. It wasn't the best time of my life, but it started to feel sort of like I was getting a hold of my life. But because I was doing so much, I always felt so tired, so drained. But in my head, it didn't click that I could be losing my kidney transplant. Which I'm stupid, because since I was moving back and forth between Toronto and Vancouver, I was missing doctor's appointments, I was missing medication, or you're supposed to take like 18 different pills in one day. I would split those pills every day thinking that it was helping, you know, even though like you're supposed to take 18 a day because you're supposed to take 18 a day, not so you can divide it in half throughout the days. You know what I mean? So I'm stupid. I'm an idiot. I don't know why I thought that could ever work. Actually, no. I was feeling fine. I was feeling good. I'm like, I'm feeling great. I'm still going out. I'm not puffy. I feel great, you know? So I continue doing what I was doing. And then I would get home and I would just knock out on the couch and just knock out until the next day, until I had to do it all over again. So, but all of a sudden, I started getting like really itchy. My kidney's right here. And I would get really, really itchy and I would just scratch it. But, oh my goodness, I'm a little bit puffy right now. My eyes are red. Almost there. This one night that it was itching so much, I started crying. I'm like, I can't do this. Please take me to the hospital. I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I don't know what's going on. And they were telling me, you know, it's your kidney. Like, what's going on? I'm like, no, it's fine. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, it's just really itchy and I don't know what. Whatever. They took me to the hospital. It was like 3 a.m. We rushed there. I explained my symptoms to the nurse, and you know, she already knew what was going on. Like, she didn't know that I was skipping my pills, but she knew that it was like my kidney transplant. So she's like, we're gonna do some blood work and you're gonna see a doctor. I saw like 4 different doctors. They tested my heart, like everything. They came back, they sat down. They kept asking me questions about my medication, why I'm in Vancouver, just all these questions. And, you know, I kept denying it. I kept saying no, like, I'm fine. Like, yes, I'm taking my medication. How much is the question, you know what I mean? Like, not the right amount, but I was saying that I was taking my medication. I break down, like I start crying because I know what it is. I know what I did, but I didn't want to believe it. I didn't want to admit it. I didn't want to deny it at the same time. I didn't want to believe it. I didn't want to do anything. Hold on, girl. Oh, I opened it. So my spaghetti's ready, sort of. My meat is almost done. I'm trying to make the salad. So, you know, the nurse, everybody asked me questions. Everybody's wanting to know what's going on, what happened to my kidney. As far as they know, my kidney was a good kidney, right? Obviously, I got a transplant. Everything was good. Like, what happened? They moved me to a hospital downtown in Vancouver because they are experts in kidney stuff. Eventually, I told them that I lost my kidney because I was dumb and I was an idiot, and yeah. So please take your medication. It's just, I'm really sad, and I want another kidney so bad, but I feel like I let so many people down, and especially my stepdad, you know, he did so much for me, and all I did was, I was an idiot and destroyed what he gave to me. There's nothing I can do about it now. And I know that it's just have faith and I have to move forward, right? I just pray that I get a new one and hope that it doesn't happen to so many other people. And thank you for watching. Thank you for the people who are messaging me. And honestly, it means so much because this is all I wanted. I want to help people who are going through my situation and who don't have other people to talk to. Like I did. I didn't have anyone who knew about, anything. So I stopped making my last video. I erased my last video because I ended up crying, and I'm crying right now. It's hard to go through this, but it's become my everyday. It's been what I've known since I was 13, that it hurts me the most knowing that the people close to me are sad. Knowing that the people close to me are afraid when I have a cold or when I have something going wrong, that for me, it's a little thing. Oh, it's just something. And they're like, are you sure? Like, you're fine? Like, make cucumbers in my salad. I regret it, of course. I would do anything to go back into that time. And honestly, I love living here. I love the life that I built here. I'm cutting up tomatoes now. And it brought me so much closer to people, and I don't want to trade that. Despite me, yes, going through this whole dialysis experience, I've met so many people that care for me and really got to know who would be there for me, that it sucks not having kidneys, let me tell you, but I've gained so much out of it as well. So I'm thankful, and God doesn't give you what you can't handle. So I'm trying to stay positive, and I'm trying to live life as normal as I can. Like today, I went to work and dealt with anybody with a normal life would have dealt with, besides dialysis. But it was just another normal day. But let me tell you, I was tired. So tired. I finally, the last step to my assessment, my kidney assessment thing that you have to do when you're trying to get a kidney transplant, is I thought I left it on. Doing ultrasounds, heart ultrasounds, CGIs, I don't know what it's called, blood tests, and for a woman, you have to do a pap smear. I've never had one in my life. And let me tell you, I avoided it for so long. I had to wait 1 year to be considered into the kidney transplant list because I didn't take all my medication. I was I wasn't compliant with my medication, and I wasn't going to my appointments. So obviously I told them what happened, and that was the consequence, not to be on the list for a year. And I had to show that I was committed to it and everything. It's been 3 years, but my last assessment thing that I had to do was a pap smear. Everything's been going great, but I've been avoiding it so much because I didn't want anyone going down there. I was like, are you dumb? They're like, we have to see if you have any cancerous, any potential cancerous things, to make sure that everything's okay before your transplant, and I know that, right? But I don't want anyone going down there. But yeah, I just did it last week. it was so quick. It felt like someone's touching the roof of your mouth, and it just felt uncomfortable and you feel pressure, but it was super quick. She was really nice about it. So get it done if you need to. I did it, you can do it. Just do it, okay? It's a good thing to get that test. So yeah, because that was my last test, I got my call from the hospital downtown in Vancouver, the kidney specialist people, that I have my final assessment, which is just seeing a surgeon and a psychologist, I believe, just to make sure that, you know, everything's good. I think he's gonna tell me where they're gonna put the new kidney. I'm so tired, but I'm so hungry. A lime. And I wanna put salt in this so bad. My salad, cause you know, we gotta eat greens too, girl. I'm not supposed to eat salt, but you know what? I'm salt bae. Oh my gosh, I actually put a lot. I didn't think it was gonna come out that much. I can save this, I can save this. There's like nothing in there now. I'm done making my spaghetti. Yeah, I've been eating it a little bit. And my salad. That's how I lost my kidney transplant. I wanted to tell this story because I know that there's a lot of people out there who've, you know, lost their transplant as well and have to go through what I have to go through again. And again, thank you to those people who have been sending me messages. And honestly, it's just really nice for me to hear that there's other people out there who I can open myself up to, and to know that they will understand the situation that I'm going through. Don't hesitate to message me and tell me about your stories, or just if you want to talk to anyone, just let me know. And I'm here to listen, I'm here to read. Yeah, I'm bored most of the time because I'm always working and sleeping or eating. So message me, like this video, subscribe for more. I don't know, hopefully in the next video I'm not crying. So I'm sorry I look a little bit ratchet, but you know, that's real life. Thanks for watching how to make sort of spaghetti. Thanks. See you guys next time. Bye.